saints of intercessors, yeah. I work with intercessors, so I can tell you from experience. I told you one from missionaries. They attack the church and attack pastors instead of seeking to open the eyes. You know, when Paul was called into mission, one of the assignments God gave him is to go and open the eyes of the Gentiles. And by opening their eyes, you turn them from darkness to light and from the power of Satan unto God. A lot of things that are happening are ignorance. So they do that, and then they lose the whole thing completely. Now, this is the second sin. They focus on the mission of God and ignore the needs of men. Did you hear what I just said? So they lose the human being who will drive the mission. Listen to this statement. Where there is no vision, the people perish. The absence of vision, the people perish. But where there are no people, the vision perish. It's just a balance. The thing is a cross. One is vertical, the other is horizontal. A lot of the people ignore that horizontal part. They always ignore it. I have observed. It's the same mistake intercessors make. They say God will do it, God will do it. They ignore the human factor. Take, for example, we reviewed the story of Esther. Did you see how they called for intercession? And God moved. But that is the only part the intercessors see. They don't see that a human being risked her life to go and influence policy. They don't see that part. So they will do the prayer, but the corresponding action will not follow. That believers in government, our Daniels, our Josephs, and our Esthers are to be challenged to step out, risk whatever it is, to influence policies, influence governments, influence things in order to advance God's purpose. They think prayer alone will do it. Prayer alone will not do it. Let me give you an example, or more say. I played a video where the Jews were bowing before God. I don't know, at the beginning I played that video. And the Arabs and the Palestinians said, whenever they see them bowing, they don't want to fight them. They clear. They're afraid of them because they know they cannot be defeated. But that doesn't mean that the Jews, after those prayer and bowing, don't have security arrangement. So it's also the same mistake we make. We always like to take one and leave the other. Then you meet some people who want to only depend on their human effort and they ignore divine intervention. So both leads to frustration. So you saw that Jewish man saying that it is both, that David will seek God, David will fast, David will lead his people to seek God, but at the end of the day, he built the most powerful security machinery, the most powerful military in the Middle East. The same thing for the church. When it comes to revival, you see some people who say God will do it. It's purely a move of God. It's not. Read Joel. Joel chapter 2 gave conditions for revival that human beings must meet. Then God will intervene. So if they think it's only God, maybe the day God decides, he will move. It's a joke. So what is the sin of many missions? The sin of they take one component and leave the human factor. The only human factor I see they talk about is the need to mobilize and all of that. But you see, what about the relationship management that guarantees that that thing is successful? What about managing the relationship with the churches? What about managing the relationship with the donors? What about managing the relationship with even managing the missionaries in the field? Watch now. I'm about to say something. Prayer meeting is the most attended meeting in the kingdom. Say it. But what is the experience of most pastors? Is it not the least attended? So what we're asking you is to balance it. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and love your fellow men as yourself. If your ministry does not show love to human beings, that ministry will fail. That ministry will be poor. That ministry won't have manpower. That ministry won't have people. That ministry won't have followership. And then you think it's the devil. Because there is nothing for them. But they want to pray down the whole of Africa. Take 50% to pray for Africa. Use 50% to pray for human beings. That's why your hairs are falling off. You will be poor. Nobody wants to attend. It's the problem. But God is not like that. God is customer focused. God is people focused. Look at the commandments he made. He made one for himself to make sure that we attend to him. I actually looked at the 10 commandments. 6 deals with human needs. Only 4 deal with God's need. God is people focused. He went to the cross and did not die for God. He died for human beings. That's why, before we talk about mission deals with men. God's redemptive plan for mankind. But there's something that comes. God's own glory. God's worship. Is the balance. If you learn what I'm saying now, your prayer meeting, when I hold, your prayer meeting will be the most attended meeting. It will even be, yes, hold a prayer meeting. I think we're talking about assessment. We say praying for needs. Hold a prayer meeting. If it is 2 hours, 1 hour, tackle all of the things you want to tackle. Kingdom matters, intercession for souls, all the things for the city. The other 1 hour, deal with. There are barren women. There are all kinds of things. There are sick people. There are issues. Deal with it, and you will see what will happen. The place will grow and explode. If you're only solving God's problem, God is in heaven, no? There is no problem there. He has kicked out the problem to earth. The name is Satan. He is now here. And it's human beings that is disturbing. Can't disturb God. If you don't deal with human problem, you will fail in ministry. Ministry is about people. Yes, primarily about him. Secondly, about people. If you don't include people in your plan, you will fail. And you will be frustrated. Covenant keeping God, Yahweh. Covenant keeping God, Yahweh. Covenant keeping. Let me give you an example. We're in Delta State, and maybe Edo, I don't know the other states that are here. When we were in Abuja, the whole focus of the intercession was the north. You can't come to Delta State and focus all the intercession on the north. People will wait 5 minutes to the end of the prayer, they will show up. It's only a fewer people whose commitment, in whose life the cross has done its proper work, that will come there. You can't do that. Deal with the north and deal with Delta people who have problems. It's like missional. Don't come and be telling me about only frontier mission as if the people are all the souls in your place. All souls are souls. No soul is more important than the other. All those things need balance. So all souls are souls. Just like we should not focus on only local mission, we should not also focus on only frontier mission. Did you hear what I just said? All souls are souls. No human blood is more important than the other. So on that basis, we can't leave the people that are not rich and focus only on the rich. But on the other way, we can't also leave the people that are within our environment that are not being rich. A leader balances between ministry to his people and ministry to. And that's how God operates. Do you know that's what you do as pastors? Those people that are serving, that are responsible for, you have to have time to attend to them. You have to have time. You have to schedule it. Your intercessors, your workers, your leaders, your givers. If you don't, very soon you notice that man that used to, next time you find him, the enemy has waylaid him. You will hear of all sorts of things that's happened to him. It's the same way. Like we came here now for ministers and all of that. The people that are giving ministry, because you are in the battlefront, you are the number one target of satanic attack. So there should be ministry periodically. And there's a pastor. I always advise pastors every quarter, schedule a week, a day, a week that you stay away from your church. That Sunday, there's always 13 weeks. Spend 12 on that one. Go somewhere you can refuel and renew. If not, the vision one day will die, you won't even know. Attend to your own health too. Then when you come back, delegate that service to your assistant or your wife or whoever. Even me that said I've gone into the field, I have times I come back to attend to our leaders. If not, the next thing you'll find that you are there is no rope holding you. Because what does the enemy do? Why did David is leading an army in the field? He goes to the base where they left their wives, where they left their everything, and attacks it. That was the day his men almost stoned him. That's what he does. If you cut off logistics, an army will be destroyed in the field. Oh yes. If you also destroy a base, you have destroyed an army. And the devil understands warfare. Those who are in the field must have an Antioch that they relate with, like Paul, where they return to once in a while, a base, a church base, an agency base, some donor base, sending base, some, and you don't have anybody sending you. That's why Global Mission Network, we're going to find all these missionaries that don't have any landing and give them help. There are a lot of stories I've heard that is heartbreaking. Yes, you see, there is a relationship between the field work and the home base. Very important. That's why Pauline missionary journey was about 3 times, because they circle after they return. And for those who don't have, you have to create a relationship with your donors. I don't care if it's online relationship, and you have to have periodic time. When your eyes is not in the field, your eyes is back to your support base. You come and attend to them, give them reports, pray with them, bless them, encourage them, and then you will find that the pipe, the supply system will just be going smoothly. If you don't, Satan will go and bomb all your supply line. Because it's war that we're doing.